Linton Country School, which has received a bit of media attention of late for having only one pupil, but a community that's determined to save it. Linton Country School is 128 years old. Its only pupil is 6. He's back from holidays, so today, during lunch break, we phoned them.
Good afternoon, Linton Country School. Gail speaking.
Hi Gail, John Campbell from Radio New Zealand. How are you?
John.
Oh, nice to talk to you.
Yeah, it's been a very busy day today.
Well, I'm not surprised. Let's go through your jobs. Are you the principal?
Yes.
Are you the teacher?
Yes.
Are you the office person?
Yes.
What else are you?
The caretaker, the nurse.
It's and Cruz's classmate too, I suspect. You'd be his buddy, wouldn't you?
As well.
Yeah. How's he going? Is he a demanding pupil?
No, just hold on a second, John.
Okay.
Oh.
I think Gail, who is the principal and the teacher of Cruz, the one pupil at Linton Country School, might be dealing with her charge at the moment.
Sorry about that, John.
That's all right. Were you dealing with Cruz?
Well, it's funny, but the role has doubled.
Good God!
Yes. So I was actually dealing with Cruz and Inika.
Inika, so you've got a new one?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Inika. Yeah.
I've never ever spoken to anyone whose school role has doubled in a day.
I've never been in a school where the role's doubled in one day.
So let's talk about Linton Country School, because it did have a bigger role, didn't it? I think, what was it? Was it the lofty heights of double figures, wasn't it, last year?
Yes, it was. Well, I've only been here since the beginning of last term.
Yeah.
And yes, there were 12 students last term.
And some of them went off to big school, right?
Yeah, well, some of them have gone to high school,
Yeah.
some have gone to intermediate, yeah. Yeah, and some have gone to other schools.
Yeah, which is a bummer, isn't it?
Well, you see, it was a little bit difficult last term because the principal was really sick. And that's why I was brought in as part of the emergency staffing scheme, because he was away on sick leave. And because the board knew that the role was about to drop with children going to, higher learning, the Board of Trustees was really concerned about the future viability of the school. So they had a conversation with the Ministry of Education. When I arrived in October, I think the first week I was here, they had a community consultation meeting, because the ministry said, we don't close schools, you need to talk to your community, and it's up to the community whether or not the school is viable or not.
And the community said, actually, we want the school,
They did, yeah. They actually had 3 consultation meetings last year, and the community were absolutely adamant that they want the school to continue. It's been here for 127, 128 years.
Yes, and I was just reading that I think Cruz is the 6th generation Strickett to attend.
That's right. Well, not necessarily Strickett, but certainly
Sorry, a 6th generation in his family.
That's right.
And the wonderful thing about all of this is that the community are putting their money where their mouths are, right?
That's right.
So they are financially backing you in order to keep you open. And also the local preschool.
Well, there's actually not a local preschool, but there's one. Some preschool children and their mums have started a weekend group at school.
And how many in that?
Well, the one day that I came out, there were 7 or 8 of them.
Biblical. That's just huge,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I know. So, but there are other preschoolers.
So
there are other preschoolers in the area, and that's why, the community is saying, hey, we don't want to lose this because we want to use it in the future. It will grow again. And as I said, with the principal, I don't know what reasons there were. I mean, apparently the school was bigger, earlier, a couple of years ago, and it's just sort of slowly declined. So when I came with the 12 children, it was because the principal was on sick leave. Yeah. When his sick leave ran out and he still wasn't well enough to come back to school, he resigned. So that's why they've asked me to come back for another term while they're recruiting a principal.
And in the meantime, look at the impact of you, Gail.
You look what I've done.
I mean, write that on your CV. There's been a 100% role increase under your tenure. Where did the new one come from, the new arrival?
She's reasonably local, actually.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Mum, her dad actually phoned me on Monday, and then on Tuesday her mum came down with her.
Magic. So you've got enough community support and enough youngsters coming through, turning 5 in the next year or two.
Well, yeah, in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Anyway. I would say probably in 3 years' time the school will be back up and running as a long-term viable school.
If the community continues to stand by it.
Absolutely.
And they have every intention of doing so. Are you going to stay on?
No, I'm part of the emergency staffing scheme, which the School Trustees Association runs. So
yeah, absolutely.
I just go into schools that need somebody for a term. I actually live in the Eastern Bay of Plenty.
Bloody hell! So how do you get to school? How do you get
quite
to?
A commute.
So what? You don't drive every day, do you?
No, of course not. It's a 6-hour drive. No, I'm actually staying in Palmerston North at Massey University in the halls of residence.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm being put up there, and I just drive out. It's only a 10-minute drive from the halls out to here.
And you go home on the weekends?
Yeah, not every weekend, no, but I will do this weekend because it's a long one. But yeah, about once a month I go home.
Right. Just before you go, what do you? It's lunch break now. Is it? Did you ring the bell? Do you ring a bell?
I do at the end of lunch break, not at the beginning.
Right. And so what are they doing? The two of them?
Well, they're sitting outside eating their lunch at the moment and watching. I just heard the great crash of the tree that some workmen are taking down in the paddock behind the school. So I just heard them take off out to the fence to have a look at that.
Country life, it sounds marvellous to me. Thanks, Gail.
Yeah.
It's so lovely to talk to you.
That's quite all right. Thanks, John.
It was Gail Dobbin, who was the principal, the secretary, the teacher, the everything at Linton Country School.